Hi, I'm Clara Kumagai, the author of Catfish Rolling and the forthcoming Songs for Ghosts. I'm an Irish Japanese Canadian writer living in Ireland, and this is the beloved room where I do my reading and my writing. And Catfish Rolling was my debut, came out in 2023, and it's a YA magical realism novel inspired by Japanese myth and the 2011 Great East Japan earthquake. Since Catfish swam out into the world, I've been really lucky to meet booksellers and librarians and to have seen their enthusiasm and passion for myself. I've been so lucky to have amazing booksellers and librarians who've championed Catfish Rolling, which I'm very grateful for. And I think we need these champions, especially for putting books in the hands of young people. I primarily write for young adults, and that's because I feel like the teenage years are really important years of growth and learning and change. And for me as a teenager, the books I read at that time were really important and influential. And whether they were historical fiction or contemporary realism or high fantasy, they all opened me up to the world or introduced me to brand new ones in different ways. And I hope with my own writing, I can do a little bit of that for young people, especially in representing multiracial characters and queer characters, which I didn't see very much of when I was growing up. With Songs for Ghosts, it is another YA novel. It's a reimagining of Madame Butterfly, the opera, as well as a ghost story. And we have two narrators in this book. We have Adam, who is a queer American Japanese teenager who finds a mysterious diary in his attic. The diary is written by our second narrator, a young woman living in Nagasaki over 100 years ago. Adam is immediately spellbound by this diary. The writer is plagued by spirits, by strange melodies she hears in her dreams, and also an impending marriage. Adam also has problems of his own. His family, which is his father, his stepmother, and a brand new baby brother. His relationships, his ex boyfriend just dumped him. And he is also failing his cello exams, not doing very well in Japanese lessons either. The mystery of the diary and Adam's own complications in his life lead him to Nagasaki for a homestay in the summer, encouraged also by a Japanese exchange student called Joe. And there he begins to unravel the mystery of the diary as well as seeking out his own family and identity. Of course, Madame Butterfly was a really big inspiration for this book. It's a beautiful opera, but after I saw it, I came away troubled by the representations of gender and race, specifically that of Asian women. And in Songs for Ghosts, I wanted to create a version of Madame Butterfly who is a strong, intelligent, kind of rebellious young woman. From the opera as well, I also had this lingering question, which was what happens to Madame Butterfly's son, who is Japanese American and who I felt like had an untold story. And that's where the inspiration for Adam came in. I was also very much influenced by Japanese folklore, especially the ghost stories, and by the 11th century epic, The Tale of the Heike. I was also really inspired by music, the biwa, a Japanese traditional instrument, and the cello, which Adam plays. And the fun fact is that as part of my research for this book, I in fact learned how to play the cello. Not well, but I am learning. Songs for Ghosts overall is about relationships, whether that's friendship or love or familial ties. It's about the family we find for ourselves. It's about history and love and heartbreak. And I think it's a lot about the stories that we tell each other, how to live in this world and perhaps how to live in the next. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.